important. And for Alabama, their pick and roll defense is going to have to be on point. Will be interesting to see how do they guard Braden Smith.
Well, they throw some size at him right away. Latrell Wrightsell, the best shooter, is on him. There's the true freshman, Jakari Harris. Smith right away. In and outs, and Omori with a rebound, the transfer from Rutgers.
And there we saw Omori in that deep drop. So if that's the case, Smith will have opportunities coming off that ball screen.
Alabama wants to go fast. They want to shoot threes and dump it inside. Omori, jump hook. Both teams over one.
And are bigger.
Shot clock down to 4. Kaufman-Renn got to let it go.
No!
It's not like they were sleeping, but that 3 took it to another level. Omori inside at 10 now. Stevenson an open look. Foul called against Cliff Omori.
And that's going to be the game right there. Can Purdue keep Alabama?
Said they didn't play fast enough in the win. Monday night wants more possessions, more threes.
McNeese did a good job with that press. It slowed them down. They switched everything. McNeese, one of those teams that they're tough off the bounce, but defensively did a good job.
That's why he's missed only 1 shot this year. Never missed for him. And a hustle rebound to Harris. Lawyer. Berg. And Matt Painter thinking about the rebounding battle, Robbie, and so far, I know it's early, but they've looked good that way.
And so far, Berg has defended Omori and now been a factor on the offensive boards.
Smith had 22 Monday night. Led the Boilers in every category. There's his first 2.
Oh, that's pretty right there. I mean, he just...
Wrightsell, their top 3-point shooter, guarded by Smith. Shot clock to 8. Blocked by Berg, but a foul called. And that's his second.
And this thing is going to be so big.
And he's got all the points for Alabama.
Tracked all his shots in the summer and fall, and he's a guy that shot 40% from 3 for Alabama.
What an opportunity for Trey Kaufman-Renn with the ball without Zach Edey. Kick it back inside. Caleb Furst with his first 2. And 1.
Like Braden Smith is just... Matt Painter going to the veteran to play center. Boy, that is a tough spot for these freshmen.
Braden Smith has a bucket and an assist. Make it 2 buckets.
Boy, but right there, you see the conundrum that Sherrell is in. He's thinking about getting back to the rim. Don't impact the point guard. Braden Smith's all the way to the rim.
Miles Colvin is checked in as well. He wears number 5. Matt Painter said he had his best game as a Boilermaker on Monday nights.
Oh, what a pass.
Well, that's another good look inside. And this time, Reed with the finish.
Boy, you just look at the physics coming over to help and nobody taking the cutter.
Last year, these 2 in December was 92-86 Boilermakers. Matt Painter said we didn't guard them, they didn't guard us. But we came out with more points. Good offensive board from Kaufman-Renn. And a jump hook.
Hey, he just was patient there. You know, it looked like he was looking. Has not been able to capitalize. They've had good looks from 3, good looks at the rim.
Meanwhile, Purdue has scored 4 of the last 5 possessions. And he's going to the line. Caleb Furst gets 2.
Well, Braden Smith maybe hasn't made some of the open ones he's had, but he's certainly, I think, to pass. And I think that's a product of Matt Painter pulling that out of him. You know, and the Yale game
started every single game in the Purdue uniform, just like his sidekick, Foster Loyer. And if they can get some points out of Caleb Furst, that's a bonus.
No doubt. That is certainly a bonus. But to wrap a bow on Braden Smith, how about the fact that he's already 25th in Big Ten history in assists, and that's with 2 years to go.
Sears had to go high off the glass. Holloway just checked in. Inside to Nelson for an easy 2.
And it's good in that 3rd game. But they went through a stretch last year, you know, where they played an incredibly tough deal in November, December, and look at where they end up in the Final 4.
Tough fade away.
Man.
And it starts Braden Smith.
And LeBaron Philon, that's pretty good defense. You're right there, but just better offense from Smith.
Philon, freshman, and 1.
And that's where LeBaron Philon has been so good. Nate Oates told us today, Paul, that he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. And he said in high school that wasn't.
Phylon gets to the lane. Did not get his second bucket. Diabate foul.
Diabate out there to be an effort.
Three-point shot back in the day.
He would have scored a lot more points. It's at 6'7", 215, and he shot some threes early, and I think you'll live with him taking.
Second foul against Diabate. Cox, freshman, tough shot. Got the roll.
Well, he's not bashful. CJ
Holloway made the non-traditional move from Auburn to Alabama. Shot clock at 5. Diabate for 2.
But through 3 games, they have not made them in any type of clip.
And the Crimson Tide.
Wisconsin going to have to handle Arizona's guards. You think
he looks to be close to all the way back?
Yeah, and a guy that didn't get to work much in the summer because of that abdominal injury, but you could certainly tell he looked back to close to 100%.
Kaufman ran. Exclamation point.
Well, Grant Nelson cannot gamble and fly through that passing lane.
Well, they get that one right away. They get it back.
It shows that speed of Aiden Holloway. These Bama guards are dynamic, and they are always in attack mode.
Right back to Kaufman Wren.
Oh, what a spin. And that's all he has to do.
Sears has been quiet. Omori's second dunk of the night.
And that's the gravity that Mark Sears presents. You got Jakari Harris chasing him all over the floor. There's separation there, and Raleigh Burgess reacting to what would be an open Sears. That leads to the dunk inside.
Alabama foul call now. Will be their 7th.
43% from 3 on the year. But that means the help has got to be there. Nobody.
Basket last year in the win over Alabama. On the board now with a couple of free throws. See if Alabama can get their distance game going. Still looking for that first 3. Sears gets the bounce.
Boy, Bama goes back to the same exact play, but there's the strength of Sears on display. He gets Jakari Harris on his back and just never lets him square him up. Look at Reitzel guarding that ball. Purdue's trying to set screens for Braden Smith, and they just can't free him up there.
Lawyer trying to free up. Burgess got it.
Well, he can make those. Hasn't made one on the year, but has
just hit a 3. That's a tough shot. Good defense from Amori. Phylon. Mark Sears only 2 points.
Boy, what a rebound right there
by the freshman.
The Purdue has got to match up. They never found a man there. You got Mark Sears just leaking into that play. You can't give him open shots, and then it's got to be a checkout every time.
Purdue has led this entire way. Lawyer finds his shot. Burgess.
He just swung around Amori. Amori just doesn't block out. And the freshman Raleigh Burgess, what an impact he's having in this game.
Didn't score against Yale Monday. He already has a 3 and that deuce. Phylon. There's their first 3.
That's a big-time pass, and certainly with Mark Sears there, he's surveying all options. He's looking to score. He's looking to his roll man, Amori, and Purdue helping off Phylon, and Phylon makes him pay.
Braden Smith 6 points, already 4 assists as well. Lawyer often makes that runner. Rebound to Nelson.
You're right. He likes that little runner shot in the lane. Oh, what a hesitation.
Phylon is having a first half.
Boy, that stop and start to Nate Oates, man. You are thrilled with the looks you're getting from 3 and who's shooting them.
Braden Smith. Heidi. Lawyer loves that shot for that reason.
It's one of the best shots in basketball. The offensive glass, both teams getting to it. Well,
just hit his first. Straight up that time.
Good contest. You had Morey up, and then that defender there getting just right back in that picture with Braden Smith.
Sears with 35 in this matchup last year. Now he has 2 buckets here tonight.
The tempo's starting to play in the favor of it from 3. They shoot a lot of them, but man, it has been a surprise to see these struggles because they've gotten great looks.
Trey Kaufman-Renn inside has been on the bench with 2 fouls, has a team-high 9 points.
Well, that physicality, I mean, he just knocks Grant Nelson back.
Reitzel. Phylon. Reed. And 1.
And the offensive rebound.
Tonight, Alabama has 6. Purdue 5. Kaufman-Renn brings it down.
And it wasn't just the glass. It was the points in the paint, too. I mean, Yale outscoring them 50-24.
They don't look as vulnerable inside.
No, they've been much better in that regard tonight. Boy, look at all that space. They easily could have thrown it over the top to Kaufman-Renn. Nelson's got to take away his left shoulder.
He's been winning right here in this spot. And again.
I mean, that's what he wants.
Scoot around.
Going against Morey is a different beast, and all you got to do is get it on the rim. Alabama really aggressive at trying to block that shot.
And there's a block from Morey. Sears finds the glass.
You got to stop the basketball. This game is not for the weak on the glass. You better find a body, be physical, and go pursue rebounds.
Lawyer win with that first step, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. About the time you think of him as just a 3-go, and I suppose the fans thought maybe they should have beaten Yale by more. There's an elusive assassin who goes from hunting to becoming the hunted. Starring Eddie Redmayne and Lashana Lynch. The Day of the Jackal streaming now only on Peacock. Reed backdoor cut to Holloway.
Oh, what a finish.
Shot clock at 10. Colvin on Sears. Boy, they're making it tough on him. And a foul called against Colvin.
Just not good enough. And Miles Colvin taking an assignment that time. I think Colvin's coming off his best defensive game of his career. But after what he was able to do against John Poulikitis of Yale, and look, Poulikitis is a good player. Mark Sears, different level. But when you show that type of effort, you've got to bring that every night.
Now called against the freshman Phylon. Alabama had to wait till.
There's no doubt. You watch him play pick and roll. You watch him run a team. It's next level stuff.
Game high 4 assists. That puts the Boilers back on top. 14,876 coming alive. Ten to shoot.
They'll call 16 attempts against Arkansas State. It's kind of a smart play of getting to the body of Jakari.
Stevenson checks in. Sears out. Shot clock off. 12 seconds till halftime. Smith, Lawyer, this will count. Got it.
Well, it's the second game in a row where Purdue has dialed up a play into the half and gotten a good look. Lawyer with the shot fake. Decent contest from Diabate. But Fletcher Lawyer, man, doesn't fear the
points. 0 for Alabama, 0 for Purdue.
Yeah, that's shocking from an Alabama standpoint.
Right.
Certainly Nate Oates is going to try to turn that volume up.
Berg has 3 fouls. He just passed off to Kaufman-Renn. He has a pair. Lawyer hit the bucket to end the first half. And gets the one to start the second.
Purdue loves to run that handoff play to Fletcher Lawyer. They get but a great contest from Reitzel. He stayed in that play. That was not an easy shot for Smith.
No call.
I'm okay with that play on.
Reitzel, Philon. He is the only one who's made a three for Bama right now.
He was 1 of 7 from 3 coming into this game. That's again.
Ren game high 13 points.
Oh, what a block.
Oh, Maury went up to get it.
Against 99% of players in college basketball, that's a bucket, but not against Cliff Amore.
Reitzel, back-to-back threes for the tie.
You just kind of felt like, Paul, that it was a matter of time before some of these open looks started going down. That's, again, dribble, drive, and kick. In Alabama, that lid coming off from the three-point line.
It's a team that led the nation in scoring last year, 90 points per game, and they're also averaging 90 this year. Kaufman-Renn all the way in, kicks it back out to Smith. Shot clock down to 10. Kaufman-Renn, little floater.
I've never seen that thing before.
We're tied for the 5th time here. Kaufman-Renn has 15, best in the game.
Boy, the Amore factor down there. Kaufman-Renn is just not comfortable.
Reitzel, Philon, back to Reitzel. Sears from way downtown, got it.
Boy, he shoots it with some incredible.
Smith to Kaufman-Renn.
Good vertical contest, man. Grant Nelson straight up.
Lawyer, Smith. Lawyer. 3 more. Nelson.
Look out. Yeah. Well, we got driving kicks everywhere. Purdue getting it for 3, and then on the dribble drive on the baseline, Alabama cutting, and Grant Nelson with the hammer.
Alabama worked so hard to come back late in that first half to lead for the first time. Now they're up by 2. Lawyer.
Oh, man.
Finesse. From the line.
Yeah.
A rare miss. Still have an assist right now for Smith. Miles Colvin has been quiet offensively. Smith fade away.
Boy, that is high-level offense right. Oh, wow. That was not there.
Grant Nelson went up to get it. Philon back with it. Nelson can do this. Alabama back on top.
And drawing that up, surprising to see Purdue have a sequence like that. Bad turnover, the play wasn't there on the lob, and then you don't match up, and Grant Nelson takes advantage.
Kaufman-Renn was great in the first half.
Without Cliff, there's just no resistance that can keep him away.
Oilers take it back the other way. Looking to increase that 1-point lead. They want to get it inside. Now Amore is back in. And of course he's on Kaufman-Renn. Kaufman-Renn still gets it done. Sears. Philon. Stevenson. Amore came up with it. 3 more. The freshman Philon stays high.
The blockout for Purdue was almost too good. No one.
Smith. And a rebound to Nelson.
Boy, Amore just does such a nice job of getting vertical.
Philon right back to Nelson and 2 more.
With some pace, Alabama getting right to that pick and roll. That weak side is emptied out, and there is just nobody home to take Nelson rolling.
He's got 9 points and 8 rebounds. Back and forth we go here in the second half. Crimson Tide back on top. Smith. Second time we've seen that this half.
He loves that pull-up jumper. Got to be to the ball. You see Miles Colvin is just nowhere there. You got to be in point forward, and Jaron Stevenson, a guy that can play the 2 through the 4 in Nate Oates' offense. Like, we're getting late in the clock, and Purdue really hasn't done much of anything on this possession.
5 to shoot. Didn't get the shot they wanted. Amore another rebound. Philon. Hesitates, and they got him there.
That little in and out just takes his defender off balance, and then it's right to the rim. LeBaron Philon knocking down threes and living in the paint.
Circuitous route to Tuscaloosa. First committed to Auburn, then to Kansas. Playing for the tie. Smith, Kaufman, Wren has a chance to go over 20 points. And he'll go to the line.
Your basketball journey.
Kaufman reps. He had 23 that night, early January against
Illinois. And the free throw line for him has been a problem throughout his career. So far, so good this season. Was 13 of 17 coming into this game, but they're missing two big ones.
Has been aggressive offensively tonight. Philon has as well. To Holloway.
Think about how good Bam is going to be when Chris Youngblood gets back. That's going to be scary.
Holloway, the transfer from Auburn, with a three.
Holloway really resistance.
Holloway just hit the three. Baseline to Reed. Heidi rebound.
Oh, Purdue lucky. Cam Heidi got back cut there. Had no idea where Darion Reed was.
Looking for buckets on back-to-back possessions. Kaufman Wren to Smith.
Smith just rubbed LeBaron Philon.
Kaufman Wren looking for one of his guards. Finds the freshman Cox. 8 to shoot. Pull up.
We got fouled. Wow. 4 for Cox at the line.
On the ground.
That's a foul, too. Yep.
Alabama was in this spot quite a bit in the first half, and that's coming from behind. Now down 1. Sears. Blocked. Hardy to Cox. Just hit a 3. How about another? Got it! Yeah, it's a nothing run.
Well, C.J. Cox looks like he wants to get one up here.
There it is. And there it goes.
The arena's chaotic, but both of those venues, some of the best we've got. Thank you, Alabama and Purdue, for playing this home and home.
Right.
We need more of it in college basketball.
Reitzel. Air ball. He's their best three-point shooter. He'll try again. Second time
but
to go.
It didn't phase him one bit, Paul. And that's a guy that can get it going with one of the most efficient players. Got to be a pleasant surprise for Matt Painter.
We come back to that word we used early. They look vulnerable against.
Absolutely. Their fives, though, have done what they've needed to do. They've defended, they've rebounded, and they've been able to make some shots at the rim.
Cam Heidi to the party.
Good job by Nelson of just never giving an angle there. Made Kaufman Wren score over the top.
This would be big. Offline. Nelson. Skip past to Reitzel. Huge.
Boy, what a look, though. LeBaron Philon easily could have taken. He makes a great choice to skip that thing across the floor.
Philon, top scorer for Alabama, just went to the bench with 3 fouls. Meanwhile, Kaufman.
Look at that. Oh, man. That is a good buzz at being the centerpiece of this offense. Now, if you're going to be the centerpiece.
After this one, 9 o'clock Eastern on Peacock. Happy, Robbie, now just to show the patience that they've had the entire night.
I mean, they want this game to be played in the half court. I thought Braden Smith could have let that go.
But he likes Kaufman Wren inside. For that reason.
He is getting back to that right hand, left shoulder. I mean, that looked like he was going to the right shoulder. No chance. He's coming back to the other side.
24 points for him, 7-point lead. Reitzel fouled before he got inside.
That roll perfectly. Oh, what a play.
Inside to Nelson and count it. Nelson cuts it to 4.
Grant Nelson's living right. Back iron straight up and down.
The home team bounce on the road.
Yeah.
Braden Smith up to his average with 9 assists. Maybe another?
Yeah. Boy, with that side cleared out, that action is so hard to guard.
Shot clock to 10. Sears doubled. Smith on the floor. Gets it to Round.
Boy, Smith just dug that thing out and Smith was.
Rebounds, 1 and 1. They're making almost 60% of their shots in this second half. 8 points is their largest lead. Corner three. First, chips it to Heidi.
Good block out there. Caleb First just rooted out Cliff Amore.
Rebounds on both ends have been much better than they were on Monday as well. Smith, first. Caleb First really showed up a lot in that first side for the Boilers. Just 3 out of 8 from the line here in the second half. Lead of 10. Inside of 2 minutes. Purdue leading the second-ranked team in the nation by 10. Sears. Reitzel.
That was a long possession, though, Paul. I mean, that used a good 20 seconds. And now if you let Purdue burn 20 here, you're kind of running out of time.
You need some urgency down there.
But you won't foul now because at this point, you've run this thing down to 10.
Smith, first. 5 to shoot. Got it off. Cam Heidi.
Wow, what a play by Cam Heidi. Block, and now you get 2 cracks at a foul shot.
And as you mentioned, Robbie, it comes on the heels of Alabama taking their time to get their 2. Now the lead is 9. Alabama's got to go. That's their best 3-point shooter. Colvin to Cox inside of 1 minute.
Alabama's just going to play this out. I'm surprised they're not fouling. I mean, the percentage of winning this game is not high, but it's 0 if you don't foul. Now you foul at 9 on the clock. I just don't understand that.
Braden Smith has delivered a patient, productive game. Misses from the line.
And knocked him out. And the resilience they showed after the #2 team in the country goes on a run like that. Man, they just came out and delivered the last 7 minutes of this game.
Lead back up to 10. Sears. Now the timeouts. Smith double teamed in the corner. Out to Lawyer. Break it. And Cam Heidi will go back to the line.
He had to undergo it. That will help him. Bama's got a ton of talent. And this stretch is to figure some things out here as they navigate this schedule.
Illinois, Houston, Rutgers coming up. We hit 10 seconds left. Sears to the basket.
Wow.
Colvin with the defense. And that'll do it. Purdue knocks off the second-ranked team in the country.